Hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen. And tonight what I've got here is a walnut streusel blueberry crumble. So I've got a lot of blueberry in there. It's which you cook up a little first, so I get this nice thickness and blueberry flavor throughout. Then the walnut streusel on top of it, but then with a little extra flour to make it more like a crumble. So you get the, get the kind of interaction between the blueberries and then the walnuts. Just makes for just a fantastic dessert. You can eat just like this, put a little ice cream on there, some whipped cream, whatever. Fantastic. Let's go in the kitchen and make some right now. To make this crumble, well, it's pretty easy. We've got just a few ingredients here. Let's go over them. First of all, for the filling itself, for the blueberry filling at the back here, I've got 5 cups of blueberries. And look at some beautiful plump blueberries there. So 5 cups of blueberries. You can use fresh or unthaw some frozen ones, which is basically what I had to do because I couldn't get any fresh ones right now. So either way, blueberries ready to go, 5 cups of them. Over here, I've got half a cup of sugar, and I'm using my favorite unrefined cane sugar. So I got a brown sugar, blonde sugar, add a little extra flavor to it. Here I've got 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's to help thicken everything up a bit. And I've got a 1/4 cup of Kirsch. That's stuff right there. All right, so actually here they call it Kirsch liqueur, product of Germany. I can't get the Swiss Kirsch here, but any Kirsch will do. And sometimes you can just get the cooking Kirsch too. That's fine. You won't want that Kirsch. It's going to give it a little oomph of flavor and a little bit of liquid that we need to work with the cornstarch. All right, so that's our filling. Now over here is the streusel topping. It's a lot like the streusel topping I used on one of my bread puddings recently, except that I'll get extra flour in this one. So just up the flour a little bit to give it more of that crumbly topping. All right, what I've got on the front here, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, a half a cup of butter, and that has been cut up into small pieces, and I threw it back in the fridge to chill it. You want it good and chilled, good and cold. Over here, 1 cup of sugar, again my usual sugar, so a nice brown sugar would be good. 1 cup of flour, and 1 cup of walnut pieces. And we're going to get that set up in a little while, but first thing I want to do is going to get going on the blueberries. So, over here I've got my small pot, which has got something inside. I forgot to take that out of there. All right, everything just goes in there. So we're going to put the blueberries in there. All right, the sugar. Then I'm going to take this. Well, first thing I want to do, I should grab a small spoon. I didn't. Well, it's fine. I'm going to just dissolve that cornstarch in the Kirsch. Try to do without making too much of a mess on the counter. And just use the back end of the spoon. There we go. All right. Now that's dissolved. Mix this around a bit. Add this in here. What I'm going to do now, just first of all, get that little mix. Got Kirsch on this end. That's good. All right. Get that mixed together a bit. And then what I'm going to do, bring this up at a low temperature. I want to bring this to a gentle simmer. Once it starts simmering just a little bit, I'm going to simmer this for about 8 to 10 minutes. Just going to stir it every once in a while. So I kind of get cook up those blueberries a bit, get a little sauce going, get a little thicken it up a little bit. That's going to be really good. So get that going. We'll be back shortly. We're going to make up the streusel to go on top. All right, that's been bubbling away nicely here. Getting nice and thick. Look at that. Oh, that's just looking wonderful. This is about like like blueberry jam. All right, so I'll turn that down to good and low. Just gonna let it finish it off. We're gonna make the streusel. So I've got my food processor. Take that off. We're gonna put the walnuts in here. Actually, everything but the butter. The walnuts, the flour, the sugar, and the cinnamon. What I do now is just want to kind of pulse it a few times until I've knocked the walnuts down to not large grains. Let's fill down in there. All right, yeah. Got some pieces still there, but basically grains. That's good. Now what we're going to do is, well, toss the butter right on top. Toss that cold butter in there. I want to pulse this in until what we get is like really coarse sand, basically. Good coarse pieces. All right, that's looking good. Let's see. Yep. All right, that's all ready to go. Get that off to one side. Now, let's turn this off. And what I've got here is I've got a 9x9 pan, which I've just lightly buttered. Well, that's going to be hot. All right. Yeah, not too bad. Man up, Kevin. A little burn won't hurt. All right. In we go. Oh, yeah, that's not too hot. Okay, we get all that in there. Oh, that is looking absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to scrape out any. Oh, let's get all that out of there. All right, let's give it a little bit left in there afterwards, and that is for me to lick. All right, let's get that evened out across there. That's looking good. That's looking good. What was that? Blueberry in my throat. Oh. There was a lady who complained that me licking the utensils, she didn't like that. That's too bad, because that's what we do in this kitchen. Oh. That is just even like that is fantastic. Even if it's never went in the oven. That's good. All right, imagine what it's gonna be like when it comes out of the oven. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'll start spreading that across there. We're gonna have a good thick topping, aren't we? Oh yes, I love a good streusel topping, so I get a lot of that on there. Let's get that off to one side. Now I'm just gonna spread that out across there, even that out. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And that's ready to go in the oven. See how easy that was to make? All right. Beautiful. All right, let's go in the oven over there. 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes. What I want to look for is I want to look for this all browning up a little nicely on top. Just got that nice golden brownishness to it. You're going to have that bubbling of the blueberries underneath. It's going to be fantastic. So see you back here in about 30 to 40 minutes. All right, that's just come out of the oven and that is looking absolutely perfect. You can see here on top that it's been cracking across, so that's how the topping is ready. The blueberries have bubbled up through there. This is like lava right now. You would not want to dig into this right now. You gotta let it cool down a little bit now before you serve it. And you know what? You can serve it just like this, which is absolutely fantastic. Or you can put a little vanilla ice cream on top too. Either way, mwah, very good. Nice little dessert. Now, if you like this recipe, stick around and check out the channel because there's a lot of original Kevin Riley recipes here on the Kuma's Kitchen channel. Also, make sure that you are subscribed and have clicked that notification bell so that you can get notified whenever a new recipe comes out. They come out once a week. You don't want to miss them. There's some good ones. All right, now go make this wonderful dessert and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.